Good morning. Welcome to your today. Question for you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting to be right? What are you waiting to be wrong? There's really only those two questions, right? When will you start? When it's right or when it's wrong? We all know that it's not the comfort zone that gets us going. Breathe and ask yourself the question, what am I waiting? An odd question, isn't it? What am I waiting for? Other people have asked us that. What are you waiting for? What happens when you ask you? What am I waiting for? Some people will ask, who am I waiting for? Hopefully, that answer is you. Well, you're here. You're now. It's time. What are you waiting for? And ask it again and again. There's a good chance the first answer will be superficial. Reasonable answer, not the truth. Another question you might ask, when can I start? We typically push ourselves, drive ourselves, ambition, action, motivation, all of the things we have awareness of. Have you ever asked, when can I start? If somebody has ever found you valuable to their organization and hired you, and they really need your service, one of the first questions they ask after an agreement has been made is, when can you start? When can you start? When can you start? If the answer is now, what's your first step today? What's your first step? When can you start? I can start today. What's your first step? Breathe, smile. What's your first step? Then what's your next step? See, this proves the you that's powerful, the you that's creative, the you that's determined, is here right now, is ready right now. What will you do to stay in this state? This state of action, this state of awareness. Feel these words. I choose me. I am creative. I am unique. I am ready. Say, I am ready. Jim Rohn, as he would start his trainings and presentations, oftentimes would say these words. If you're ready, say, I'm ready. Say it. I'm ready. If you're ready, say, I'm ready. Say, I'm ready. A powerful root chakra statement. I am ready. Root chakra solar plexus chakra, the doing. I'm ready to do. I'm ready to do more for me. So if you're asked the question, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting for? Say, I'm not waiting. I'm doing. I no longer wait for my dreams. I am doing my dreams. I'm no longer waiting on my income. I am doing my income. I'm no longer waiting on my peace. I am doing peace. I am so happy and grateful now. Fill in the blank. I am so happy and grateful now that. Fill in the blank.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleep, and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories, they somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. 'Cause there's a kind of love that God only knows.
There's a kind of love, there's a kind of love. You keep a cover over every single secret, so afraid if someone saw them they would leave. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. 'Cause there's a kind of love that God only knows.
There's a
if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. Oh, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over?
All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing amazing. Hey, welcome to episode 1911. This conversation is brought to you by You Being More. You Being More, it's the chance for you to say yes to you and no to the things that distract you. My name's Sean Murphy. Good morning, Instagram. Hey, listen, I wanted to ask you a question. What are you waiting for? This week, I'm doing a week-long challenge at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time about doubling your income. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on to double your income? What are you waiting on to have more of what you want and less of what you don't? You're waiting on an identity. You're waiting on something or someone who told you that you're not enough, that told you you could become more, that told you that you're not in the right place at the right time. Something somewhere, you're waiting on something other than you, because you are the one that wants to set the goals. You are the one that wants to create income. You are the one that wants to have peace. You are the one that wants to have the big house, the big car. Some of you want to have less, and maybe you want to get rid of the big house and the big car, and you want to be debt free. You want to be able to travel and do more charity. What are you waiting for? Dramatic pause is poignant. What are you waiting for? You're waiting on a part of you to say enough is enough. You're waiting on a part of you to say I'm ready for more. You're waiting on a part of you to say right now, in this moment, I can do more. That's what you're waiting on. Are you waiting on more followers? Are you waiting on more people to show up on your live? FYI, VIPers, there's 0 on the live on Instagram right now. Oh, there's one person just showed up. The point is this. Chelsea is there. Don't wait on anyone else. Who are you waiting on? Who are you waiting on? Who are you waiting on? And are you waiting on something for you so you can perform? Or so you can present? Can you show up and be so passionate, so focused on your own dreams that it doesn't matter if anybody else is there? Now, you will need people to help you move along your path to reach your dreams. You can't do it alone. You'll need customers. You'll need somebody to pay for your value. What are you waiting on? Who are you waiting on? Are you waiting on you? That's the only person you can really wait on. Or are you, this just popped in, are you waiting on somebody else so you can be of service to them? Mr. Brad Chambers. That's my question for you today. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for Monday, right? Everybody starts their diets on Mondays. I'm going to start this on Mondays. I'm going to wait till the first of the year. I'm going to wait till the next quarter. I'm going to wait till 2025, January 2025. I'm going to get myself in order, and I'm going to really turn it on January 2025. I'm looking forward to the answer to that. Do you hear a lot of people say, I don't know? What are you waiting for? I don't know. Do you hear a lot of people say, I don't know? Do you maybe possibly you say, I don't know often? Then what does the universe have to bring you? Things you don't know about. Does it keep you in your comfort zone? I don't know. What are you waiting for? I don't know. Not a good solution. Why don't you say, what if you could say, what if the words possibly flowed from you that said, I'm excited for the solution? That's a curious situation. I'm excited for the solution. What would change if you start to just say that? I'm curious for the solution. Doesn't that change your frequency? Doesn't that change the state you're in? I'm curious for the solution. See, the brain says, I don't know. And the brain goes, yeah, you don't. You haven't known for decades. You haven't known for millennia, right? You were taught your I don't know. When you're a child, a baby, an infant seeking expression, do you realize that there's a part of your brain that when you reach a certain a channel of your life, it starts to shut down 200,000 neural connections a day? Well, I speak English. Great. This is the language. This is the language that I communicate with my parental units. A throwback to Saturday Night Live, Coneheads. And therefore, the neural connections that would allow you to remember and communicate in Japanese and in Chinese or in Farsi or in any of these languages doesn't need to be activated. The brain doesn't know what it needs as a child. So it's open to everything. That's why the head is so much bigger, right? When they take the little babies and they take their arms and they put them on top of their head, they can't even reach the top of their head. Their head is so big. If you don't think the head is big, talk to mom. My point is this. What are you waiting for? The who is already here. That's you. You're the who you're waiting on, not me, not another book or trainer or anything else. For the next couple of steps that you need to move forward into your creativity and your capacity, the who is already here. You are Whoville. So then the next question is, when would be a good time to start? Napoleon Hill says, once you make your vision, your definite major purpose clear, and you want to get as clear as you can, it'll clear up as you begin to move along. You want to begin immediately where you're at. Well, I need to do this and I need to do, no, that's probably not, that's called procrastination. And you know the highest form of procrastination? Perfection. Perfection is the highest form of I want to get it right. I want to do it right. I want to make sure it's right. Done is the new perfect. You got to do it messy. You got to do it messy. So that's my conversation with you this morning. If you want to learn more about doubling your income in the next 4 days, join me at 11 o'clock back on Instagram right here. Same bat channel, same bat time, 11 Central Standard Time. We'll see you there. Thanks, Instagram. I love you tons. I'm your head brain training. Double your income misfit. I'll see y'all where? At the next event. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now. Hey, VIPers. What are you doing? What are you